So what do we do here in our office to correct these types of structural misalignments and help these kind of patients? Well, first and foremost, we use the chiropractic adjustment to restore proper motion in the spinal vertebra and bring the spine and hips back into proper alignment. We use spinal decompression tables to take pressure off the nerve roots, to decompress and nourish the discs, to reduce inflammation and restore proper motion. We have 2 decompression suites. The tables we use are state-of-the-art, computerized, and very comfortable. The sessions are about 20 minutes. It is very relaxing and very enjoyable. We also use electric muscle stimulation as well as moist heat treatments. This is like an electronic massage. It's designed to increase circulation, reduce inflammation, and relax the muscles involved in your condition. We use ultrasound as well for the reduction of inflammation to increase circulation and relax the muscles. We also use this for heel spurs. It's been very, very effective. We have spinalators that our patients lay down on and actually have a massage. It's very, very enjoyable and very relaxing. It makes sure each segment of the spine is moving properly. We use full body vibrators that have been shown to reverse osteoporosis, to increase blood oxygen levels and to increase circulation and reduce edema. We use oxygen therapy with our spinal decompression. The cerebellum is the most oxygen-dependent part of your brain, and it controls the postural muscles as well as your balance and coordination. Oxygen helps to restore balance in the 2 hemispheres of the cerebellum and can reduce muscle spasms and restore muscular balance. We use oxygen with exercise for the same reason noted above on our treadmill or one of our upper body ergometers. We also use auricular therapy. We stimulate acupressure points on your earlobe that correlate with specific body parts to restore proper flow of energy. As you can see, we have many ways to help our patients overcome their specific health issues. Now, in our office, we offer 2 different kinds of care. We offer relief care, which is meant to get the patients over their immediate pain and hopefully provide some stability, but not much more. We also offer corrective care, which is meant to get the patient free from pain first and foremost, and then to establish structural stability, then finally make a structural change that stops the degenerative process in its tracks. Now, again, with relief care, the goal is just that, relief from pain. With corrective care, our goal is to bring relief, provide structural stability, make a structural change to stop the degenerative process. Now, although I offer 2 kinds of care, I always recommend corrective care for people who need corrective care. Because if we don't make a structural change and provide spinal stability, it's only a matter of time before the pain returns and the degenerative process resumes. Now, of course, the choice is always up to the patient, but I want to be clear on the options so that I can get in line with your goals. Now, I will say that millions of people have found relief without the use of drugs or surgery with all natural chiropractic care. This includes celebrities like Joe Montana, Mel Gibson, Bob Hope, Sylvester Stallone, Demi Moore, Kim Basinger, Whoopi Goldberg, Steven Seagal, Jerry Seinfeld, Denzel Washington, Cher, Madonna, Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods. Of course, I have had the pleasure of working with many athletes from the University of Alabama. I want you to hear what some of your neighbors and my patients have to say about care in our office.
Rodney Davis.
Okay. When you came in, what was your problem? What was your complaint?
Well, I had problems with my lower back and with my neck from a problem I've had for years with a disc.
But now, your pain was it running into the arm?
Oh yeah, it was running into the arm, the stiffness. I guess it hit a nerve or whatever, but I couldn't raise my shoulder, couldn't move my neck back and forth, and so really stiff.
Yeah. Now, had you done anything before? Had you been to a medical doctor? Had you done anything?
I'd been to an orthopedic surgeons, and I'd had a block put in my neck, which lasted just a little while, but it didn't. The pain was still there. The stiffness was there. So, yes.
So you were still hurting. It didn't work. It wasn't completely effective, if nothing else.
No, and it had been years, and so I'd had a time where periodically I'd really get stiff in my neck where I couldn't move, couldn't do anything, and so this last time, I'd never been to a chiropractor, so I had to have some relief.
You broke down and came to a chiropractor.
I sure did.
And now, really, I guess it's probably been 6 weeks or so that you've been here, but how are you feeling now?
Best I've felt in years.
Uh-huh.
I've got a lot more mobility, no more pain. My shoulder I can move up and down just fine. I have more flexibility back and forth of my neck. I haven't had that in years.
Yeah, well, that's wonderful. So for people who might have that kind of problem, would you suggest that they try chiropractic?
Oh, absolutely.
Jackie Morrison.
Well, Jackie, what was wrong with you? Why'd you come in here?
My back was killing me and I couldn't walk.
You couldn't walk?
Couldn't walk.
Okay.
I was taking baby steps. The pain was so excruciating.
Okay. And had you tried anything before you came here?
No.
Did you take medicine?
No.
Or you didn't do anything? And you actually put up with the pain for a while, didn't you?
Yeah, it's been 2 or 3 months when I hurt my back.
Right.
And it would get better, and then it would get worse. It would get better, and it would get worse. And the last time I had a bad spell with it, I couldn't walk.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay.
I was in some, well, you know, when I came in, I was crying and hurting so bad I couldn't stand it.
Yeah. And you've had how many visits? Maybe 5? Or is today 5?
Yeah,
or?
I think.
Okay. And how much better are you?
I'm almost 90%.
Okay. Well, that is wonderful. Now, for people who are struggling with low back pain, which is, of course, where your problem was, or kind of back pain in general, would you recommend that they go see a chiropractor?
Yes, I would, very much. And I'm going to tell you something. I never believed in chiropractors for years until I think you told me it's been 5 years since I had been to you. And 5 years ago, I had a pinched nerve in my neck and they wanted to do surgery. I said, no, I'm not going under the knife. I do not want to go into surgery. And I came to you and you helped me.
Yep. Saved you from the knife.
You sure did.
Thank God. Thank God. Well, thank you very much for your time and your testimony. Donnie, why'd you come in here?
I had serious neck pain and my arms was going to sleep on the left side. My hands were going numb on the left side and some on the right too. And could not move my neck left or right or up. And it didn't bother me as bad when I was working and not paying attention to it. But when I was ever sat still at church or anything, I couldn't. I was steadily, I could not be comfortable. And it's been that way for 8, 9 years, I guess.
8 or 9 years.
It's been a while. I just kept putting it off.
I know, we're good at that as men, aren't we?
Yeah.
Now, what did you do before you came to me to try to get better?
Well, I went to, so what did I do? I went to, I had one of those blocks.
Had a nerve block.
And it didn't really help. Because they told me maybe if I come back for the second one, which I never, you know how we are.
Yeah.
If it didn't fix it the first time,
yeah,
I ain't going back again, so, But that's about the only thing I've had done. And they said if that didn't work, they'd have to do surgery.
Wow.
So I didn't, I don't want to do surgery unless I have to,
And then when you came here, we did a combination of things. We did the chiropractic adjustment. We did electric muscle stem, but we did a lot of the spinal decompression,
Right.
which is the machine you laid on and we kind of pull your neck and relax it. All computerized, which is really state of the art. The truth of the matter is we've saved a bunch of people surgery, people that were surgical candidates by getting on that table, whether it's for their neck or for their low back. But you've been doing this for probably what? Maybe 6 or 8 weeks? Or?
About 8 weeks, probably.
About 8 weeks.
Yeah, about 8 weeks.
And how much better are you?
95% at least.
Okay.
95.
Do you have any numbness or tingling in the hands now?
Very seldom, and hardly any.
Okay.
Every now and then my thumb might go, just tingle a little bit, but it's not like it was.
Okay.
I mean, it was,
So
it's a lot better.
Good. Would you recommend to somebody who's maybe never had chiropractic care, maybe never done spinal decompression, would you recommend that they try it?
Oh yes, I recommend anybody try it now.
Yeah.
I mean,